S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I can't support I just support.
Now, growing up as a kid, my games mainly consisted of GTA 4 and Ratchet & Clank on the PS3. Meanwhile, all the cool kids played, CS:GO and other games. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, when the game first got announced in like E3 or whatever the hell it was, I sort of got interested in it. And I found out that it was sort of a cult hit among the Proto-Indo-Europeans, my kind. Mandi Barai. Huh? And so it got me really interested to try it out, right? I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. On my mom's old HP laptop, which didn't have an actual mouse and could only be played with the superly delicate and feminine trackpad. But that all changed with this. Oh yeah, baby. Look at all this stuff. My sweet PC. I don't even know what any of this does, but I love it. Now, with this all-powerful new computer, I can finally get to play all these 2000s games which I never got to play as a kid and only got played by like 12 Polish men and me. Now, immediately, are the vibes just perfect in this? Whether it's the weather, the foliage, the trees, the abandoned cars and buildings, the unfriendly people.
Get out of here, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Get out of here, S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I'm not listening to you. Even the jankiness of the game, it all adds up to this ever-looping vibe. Just as if you're an ogre. You don't know your past, your history. You're in this random cum dungeon stuck with this guy who keeps munching on chicken. And then, you get your log, and you're free to go. It's brilliant. So once you begin the game, you're thrown in this open world by the name of the Zone. And what is the Zone? Well, it's but that's not important. What is important is the combat. And ooh boy, do I love it. It's not very often that I find combat particularly challenging in games, but in this game, shit gets real. The best way I can describe it, it's as if you're a school shooter, but instead of kids, it's fully grown men, with military practice, and guns. Now at first, I was really surprised by how well the AI is in this game. Like for example, in most AAA games, the enemies just sort of, stand there and don't do much. However, in this game, they can cover, they go around corners, flank you, and they can also even shoot through walls. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's an anomaly if I've ever seen one. Now, besides the human enemies, there are also these mutants in the game from the radiation that the Zone caused. This can range from a weird rat thing, to these weird invisible death claws, to this tongue guy, and okay. There's probably gonna be a spooky thing. Huh. How is that in the game? Now, I do think these could have been more varied and also used more creatively. Like, for example, the screaming guy only appears like 2 times in the whole game. However, the times when they do use it, they can be absolutely terrifying. Fucking hell. He was fucking breakdancing and shit. Like, for example, there's this one side mission where you have to destroy the local town's population worth of these guys. And it would have been pretty tough had it not gone this sweet grenade launcher. But overall, the game has impactful combat, impressive AI, mutants for the diversity quota, and in general just really good gameplay. Now the main driving point of the game are these artifacts, which can give you certain buffs for your character, and they could also be sold for money. But to be honest, I didn't really feel that much of a difference from these buffs. I only ever really used the stamina effects because you're running all the time while having a bunch of shit is quite annoying and your stamina constantly depletes. so having the ability to constantly run is very helpful in this game. But besides that, I never really used any of the artifacts, so I just sold them, and money was never a problem in this game. Well, besides the ending of the game. Now, something you should know about me is that I'm a gameplay boy, and gameplay always comes first. But as for stories in games, if it doesn't really have any good characters or an interesting premise, then I don't really care that much. So yeah, with all that in mind, I'd say the story is fine. It's what I would have said if it wasn't for the fact that I found out there are multiple endings and I got the shittiest one because I'm a greedy bastard. Well, I guess I learned my lesson. So then, what is the story? Well, also spoiler ahead, it turns out that the zone is actually made by the scientists to create some fucking neon Genesis mind consciousness that is like free of negative emotions and is like all pure, but it went wrong. And it made what is called the zone. And so the scientists and the mega mind consciousness tried covering it up by sending brain-melting lasers and like force fields. What wants to grasp the wish granter. So yeah, I'd say the story goes from like this to this. And yeah, that's my video. Dislike the video, unsubscribe, bye.